Hello and welcome to today's episode of Jim's Raw Cooking. Today we will be making a beef stew soup thing. That is the professional name. Yes, so let's get on with it. To start off with, we're going to peel our two-ish medium potatoes, because these ones are really small. So we're going to peel them first. Like this. I dropped a bit there. So yes, it's a kind of old-fashioned beef soup with vegetables and stuff. So today I will be using leftover beef from today's Sunday lunch. But if you want, you can just cook it ready for your soup. Flesh. This is a good way to use up the extra meats. Alright. So that's the first one. So just kind of two medium potatoes, or kind of ish. So I'm using a couple of small potatoes instead of a medium potato, and we'll see how that goes. You also need about 3 carrots. Again, I can't count, and I've got 2 because one's really big. And then you need 1 onion, 3 celery ribs, about 800 grams of chopped tomatoes, which I've already opened because I'm a coward. A cup of frozen peas or a bit more, some sweet corn, salt and pepper, garlic, which I'm cheating with, and I'm also going to use some Tabasco for the spicy sauceness, and some bay leaves. Woo! Alright, so we've got a lot of ingredients for this. But first we're peeling the potatoes. Like this. The really small potatoes are really annoying to peel. Alright. You may also notice that I've switched from the purple knife to this big knife because when I'm trying to cook carrots and stuff down the lengths, it's never quite worked. So there you go, that's our third potato. Well, I've upgraded to the big one so I can do that a bit easier. Now I will peel the carrot. Humongous carrot, which looks perfectly normal, and I'm not going to say anything about its shape at all, because it's definitely not like, okay, it's a bit strange at the end, but everyone's different. Okay, so that's the first one, and the second one, and then we're on to our onion after we chop these up. There you go, that's the second one peeled. Put that there. Now what we're going to do is we're going to chop our carrots up. We may need a couple of extra balls, but should be alright. So just cut the ends off like that. Okay, so clear everything out a bit. I'm going to get a couple of extra bowls because I feel like I'm going to need them. So I want to kind of get these into a smaller shape. So I'm going to hold that there. I'm going to kind of cut down them like that. It's actually going to be, because it's a bit oddly shaped, that's going to be kind of 1 and then 2 like that. Okay. Just perfectly straight carrot. Okay, so we want to dice these up into kind of manageable pieces. Kind of like that. Probably do for this one is we'll cut down the middle with our extra big knife, which I have chosen specifically for that purpose, and it's done its job. Mission accomplished. Oh no, carrot has escaped. Like that, okay. Then our second part. Remembering to keep your fingers out of the way from the big sharp knife. Like that. Whew. Fail, complete failure. Let's see if I can try that again. Like that. Fail, complete fail. So yes, we're getting there with the carrots now. There you go. Kind of worked. I need to get better at that. So quite a lot of carrot in this one, which is nice, because they are my favourite vegetable, even if I can't cook them properly. Eventually, I'll be a pro at cutting all of the vegetables, but until then, I'm just going to be terrible. Alright, so that's our carrot done. Put that there. We're going to get our potatoes done next, so we want again another dice. Dice this up. Kind of smallish pieces, the size you'd expect to find in a can of soup, which is kind of what we're aiming for. So yes. Keeping on going now. Just chopping away, dicing it up into small pieces. Not much left now. Just almost there. Almost at the end of the potatoes. My sister laughing in the background, you can hear. Sorry. So stealthy. There you go, we're almost at the end of potatoes. After this we're going to go on to our onion and our celery. And then we'll pretty much be there. So again, just chopping the top and the bottom off the celery. And then we're going to wash it, and then we're going to cut it into small pieces. Alright, so I'll just wash this under the tap. Like that. Okay. Now they're done. We're going to dice this up into small pieces. Wants a glass of water. There you go. We're going to put cutting these into horseshoe shapes now. Like that. Okay. There you go. I might cut those end ones in half again, because they're getting quite big. There you go. Woohoo! And we're almost there. Only the onion left now. And then we're free from the purgatory that is vegetable peeling and preparing. Okay, so close. Alright, onion in half like that. And then chop the ends off. So this recipe should serve. Please tell me. It doesn't say. Okay. Actually, no, it does. 4 to 6 people. So yeah, this should last me a while. Again, this is for my lunch tomorrow. It might even be yesterday by the time I upload this though. It might be quite long. It is quite late. Alright, so we're just peeling the layers off as usual. Nothing too exciting. But we are continuing. Nyeh. Layers, please. Nyeh. There you go. Nice onion. Alright, so we're going to kind of chop this up as we usually do, kind of almost at the end. Like that. And then we're going to chop the other one. Oh, and my eyes are going. Oh, that hurts. Eyes, please. And I felt that as well. Oh, there you go. And now for the other half. It probably would have been a better idea to pick the shorter knife for this. But I'm going to just finish it off because I've not got one to go. There you go. Oh, nice. Okay, so that's going to go in that way. And we're pretty much done for the vegetables, I think. Which is very nice. Okay, so let me just check the recipe. See what we're going to do next. Okay. So we've got our beef already, so you don't need to cook that, which is actually part of the recipe. So we're going to get our celery and our onion. And we're going to saute it in the pan, which there is a big one. Okay, we need to put about a tablespoon into the pan. So I'm just going to bloop. And that's mostly up the side, but there you go. That's ready. Okay, so we're going to turn on the heat, let that get up to temperature a little bit. I'm going to grab a spoon. Okay, and now I'm going to grab my vegetables and put them over here. Okay, so, and I'm going to grab my recipe as well. Okay, so we're going to wait for this oil to get a little bit hotter, and then we're going to put our vegetables in, and we're going to saute them for about 10 minutes until the onion is golden. A little bit of onion layer skin thing there to that. Alright, so 15 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Like that. Okay, so this is probably going to make quite a bit from the looks of it, and I failed to chop my onion right. Okay. So, that's going to sizzle away. We're going to keep an eye on that. Yes. Alright, I will see you in about 10 minutes. Bye! Alright, so we're still going on with our celery and onion sauteing, and that's going well. But what we need to do is, before we can put in the beef, we need to actually cut it up into reasonable slices, because that is quite thick and big, which we don't want. So we've switched to a meat board, and I've also got a different knife, which is good. I'm just going to cut these into dice-sized pieces. Alright. So it's up to you how much you actually put in, but the amount of meat that I have and I'm going to put in is the meat that you can see right here. I have no idea how much it is, but it looks like a decent amount. It's whatever you have left over. Why is this? Oh, it's got a piece of carrot under it. That's why. Alright, we're just keeping an eye on our onions and our celery, and that's going well. So what I would recommend is that when you have leftover beef, you use it in this recipe as soon as possible, and then it will keep a lot better in the soup than it would on its own, I think. But I'm not sure. Just keeping an eye on our onions. I'm just going to stir them about a little bit, like that, and then come back. That's most of it now. I'm just chopping up this bit. Almost there, and we are done with our beef. There you go, that is a lot of beef. Whew, meaty beef. Okay, so I'm going to put that back in the bowl. Ready for everything else. Okay, so what I also did during our short break is I brought the kettle over there. So what we're going to do is we're going to get our measuring jug, of which I have put 2 stock cubes in, which you can see there. And after stirring around our onions a little bit more, I'm going to pour in 800 millilitres or so of water. This is to make our beef stock, but if you have any off-cuttings of beef or anything, you can probably make your own proper beef stock. What we're going to do is we want to make sure that's all dissolved in without burning ourselves, it says. Onions are almost there now, which is good. It should time out quite nicely. And basically, what we need to do, once the onions and the celery are ready, is just throw everything in, which will be nice. I think we're almost there. Let's have a look at the bottom. We are pretty much dissolved. which is good. Okay, so taking a look at our onions, they're kind of starting to go brown a little bit now. So what we're going to do, if I just check the recipe, yeah, it's pretty much just chuck most of the stuff in. Yeah, so we're going to chuck in our carrots. They're going to go in. We get our potatoes. They're going to go in. We're going to get our beef stock. That's going to go in. Like that. Oh. Then we've got the most important bit, our beef, after I've sneakily pinched a tiny bit. And that's going to go in. Oh, that's nice beef. And then we've got we've got 800 milliliters of chopped tomatoes, which I opened the cans of off stream, well not stream, off video, camera, whatever it's called. I'm going to put those in. Oh, okay, we're getting there. That's starting to look like a stew. And then what else have we got? We've got our sweet corn. Open sesame. I'm not sure if this has got liquid in it. It has, but we'll put that in anyway. Alright. And that's fine, that's all in. Okay, so we're actually going to put our peas in a little bit later. But that's alright. What we're also going to do is we're going to add salt and pepper. Put a load of pepper in, because it's a very big saucepan. And then we also want salt. There you go. And then we've got our kind of cheaty garlic, because my garlic cloves are bad at the moment. I'll find some better ones. I'm just gonna put a load of that in. There you go. Okay, we'll stir that about. Cool. I'm also going to turn the heat back up because it's going right the way down. Alright. Okay, that's starting to look like a proper beef soup. And then what we're also going to do is we're going to get 2 bay leaves. We're going to put them in as well. Come on then. That's one. And the second one. And 2. Why not 3? Why not? Okay, so that's that. That's looking good. Beef, water, yes, which is in there. Broth, tomatoes, juices, carrots, potatoes, corn, baked potatoes, and garlic. That's pretty much there. We're going to put our peas in later, for a little bit later, and our Tabasco's in for later as well. So, what we're going to do is we're going to bring it to the boil, and then we're going to reduce the heat. We're going to put the lid on, and then we're going to wait for about an hour for that to cook nicely. And you'll know it's ready because your carrots and potatoes will be nice and soft. I will see you after that. Bye! Alright, so it's probably getting up to about 40 minutes or so. And it's just been sat bubbling away like that. And I've tested one of the carrots and one of the potatoes, and they're mostly cooked. So, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to get my frozen peas. Well, not so frozen anymore, but my peas. I'm going to pop them in, like that. I'm also going to get my Tabasco, or pepper sauce, or whatever you like. And pop some of that in as well. I like my spicy sauce, so quite a bit of that. And then we're going to stir it about. Where's my spoon? There's my spoon. Alright, so mix that about. And we should get a nice flavoursome beef soup. That may have been a little bit much Tabasco, but I'll like it anyway. So there you go. So what we're going to do now is we're just going to pop the lid back on, like that, and we're going to wait for about 10 or so more minutes. I have to turn the light off by accident. Guess we're going to turn it up a little bit now. And by that I mean I'm going to turn it back on. There you go. Ooh, she's catching a little bit on the bottom. But yes, I will see you after that. Alright, so that's coming up to about 10 minutes, and I think it's about ready, finally. Also waiting. So, let's get rid of that. We're going to fish out our bay leaves. I've already captured one there, sneakily, which I'm going to put this on the side. Get off! Fight me! Okay, and there was another one. Ah, it's alright, it's alright, it's alright. Oh no. Bay leaf, please. It doesn't like me. Come on, show yourself, coward. Oh, there it is. I found it. I found it. Oh. Get out of my suit. Okay. So, we're about ready. It's done. Woo! So, I'm going to turn off the heat. And we're going to ladle it out. So, I'm going to get my little tasty bowl. Going to put some in there. I'm going to make sure I've got some beef as well. Beef, please. Please come in my... There's the beef. There you go. Okay, so I'm going to wait for that to cool down. And while I'm doing that, I'm going to distribute the soup among my containers. Okay, so I put the spoon out of the way. Swing you around a bit. There you go. Okay, so try not to block the camera too much. We're going to slowly label this up. I'm not sure how many containers this is going to take up. But we'll keep on going until we're ready. That's about one. Down the line. Okay. Depending on how accurate in terms of proportions of foodness I can get these bowls. Some of them might end up being vegetarian soups in some containers if I miss all the beef. That's two. Put that back there. This might actually end up taking up more than I have in terms of soup containers. Hopefully I'll be alright there. Oh, I'm going to have to mop that up, but it should be alright. Oh, actually there's another piece of bay leaf there. Get out. Then we're going to have to go back across our containers and fit a little bit more in. It should be alright. Still just waiting for the taster bowl to cool, which is my excuse for doing this. This is going to serve loads of lunches. Ooh. And the ingredients for this shouldn't be too expensive as well, because it's just a couple of vegetables, nothing too exciting. And we've got beef that's leftovers, so this might be quite an economical soup for all of you students like me. Okay, I'm going to also take this time to apologise for my lag, well not lag, but slow down in uploads of videos, because I've been quite busy due to the time of year with exams and stuff. And that should be all of the, I dropped the ladle, but that's all of the soup. Whew! We got there. Okay, I'm going to leave that for a minute, and while we're doing that, I'm going to taste it. Now that it's cooled down a little bit, throw it in my spoon. Hello. Okay, so my soup. Get a bit of everything in there. It's still really hot. Oh, pardon me. Oh. I'm gonna go for it. Oh, I can taste just the Tabasco. the beef has come out really nicely. Oh, that is nice. And it's quite flavoursome because of the Tabasco. That's great. Alright, so this has been the 20th? Maybe the 20th episode of Jim's Raw Cooking. And we made beef and vegetable soup. If you have any other suggestions, which I know there are some at the moment, which I'm going to catch up on too, please let me know. Bye!